Good morning everybody, welcome to another video. Before we get into the video today, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, please. What are we doing today, bebes?
Today we're going to take you through some of our regular expenses of living in Canada. We're on a little mission to actually go and take care of most of our weekly spending right now.
So come along with us, we're going to let you guys know how much we spend in a week here living in Canada. So we've got some socks and a toilet brush.
Okay, dollar store, $3.50 for HDMI. Alright, mission accomplished at Dollarama. We came for one thing, we got four. Great start to an expense video.
Next expense, fuel. How do you feel about fuel?
Well, I feel good that we don't have much to put in this time.
Normally we take the shuttle to work. But we're just waiting for the shuttle to start running so that we can take the shuttle instead of driving a car. However, David and I's times don't really match up. He finishes later than me, so we're just gonna have to go with the flow and see how that goes. But so far, it's been a week that we've been traveling to work, and then next week we're also gonna have to travel to work with the car. Okay, let's go get fuel. When it comes to getting fuel, we always try to shop around and see which fuel is the cheapest. I can see Safeway is offering fuel for $1.74. That's not too bad, is it?
Not too bad, $79.9. We've had it as cheap as $1.61, I think. So it's all over the place.
And as expensive as
$2.15.
Yeah. Now the reason why that was $28.74 is obviously because you guys know that we had, what did we have, like a quarter?
Yeah.
Like 3/4 of a
We
tank.
just did it for the exercise, you know.
So 3/4 was it?
It was at like 3/4, yeah.
3/4. So normally for a full tank we would pay
Between like probably $80 and $100.
$80 and $100, which next week we'll have an accurate reading. Make sure you stick around until the end because we are going to give you a full total of how much we spend per week in Canada.
The next fairly weekly expense is going to be our coffee stop. The line situation is kind of confusing over there, and I was just waiting for Sarah to like blow her top at the lady who was kind of like trying to push in the other side. But they sorted it out amicably, if that's a word. Is that a word? She wouldn't actually blow her top, but she would say something. And I wouldn't say something, I would just let the person go in front of me because I don't want to be that person that's confronting. But I admire her because you should say something if someone's pushing in front of you in the line.
Story time. So, I was lining up and I didn't know which line to take. You know what? It's just really confusing and there's two lines. So I was like, I'm just going to line up behind the guy that walked through the door with us. Lining up behind him, this lady comes, she's like, oh, is that for the pickup order? Is that the pickup order line? And I was like, no, it's the like ordering line. And then the guy said the same thing. He was like, no, we're still ordering. Lining up, then these three girls just go to the counter. And I was like, oh, heck no. And then the lady next to me was like, oh, see, like trying to tell me that we're in the wrong line. I just didn't listen to her and I just stood behind that other guy. And then he left because I think he was confused as to which line he was in. And then the three girls that were at the counter just wanted to know where the bathroom was. So they weren't even ordering coffee. So then they left and then I went and go and order my coffee. So technically I was right.
I told you guys there was something going on there.
2 pumpkin spice lattes, obviously. One for David. Which color do you want?
This one. Thank you.
I have this one. Cheers.
We're already starting to bring out the Christmas decorations.
Yeah, and the cake pops. I really wanted one. $12.50 for 2 grande pumpkin spices. It's worth the splurge.
What we love about living in Vernon now is that when we come to have a coffee, we're just having a coffee. Before we would just come in here for a place to sit and use Wi-Fi so that we didn't have to go straight back up to the mountain.
Yeah.
But now it's just like coffee time.
Coffee time, real date time, coffee date. And also the shopping centre is right across the road, so we don't have to worry about meat spoiling or blah blah blah. We can just get the stuff, go home.
Which we're going to do after this.
Also, we don't spend as much money because now we can just go home and eat. Whereas when we were on the mountain, then we would come down, then we would try and make sandwiches, and then it wouldn't work sometimes, and it would just be like a whole thing. She really cold. That was a nice coffee day.
Oh, look out, you're going to get run over.
And now we are off to the next expense, which is groceries. Also, it was like snowing sleet.
Everyone's gonna be like, it's not snowing sleet, it's sleeting sleet.
It's so cold. Let's go spend some money. Line up for milk.
It's hectic in here on a Saturday, guys.
We're trying to find a water jug that has a filter in it so that we don't have to buy water all the time, because I don't want to drink tap water. Don't judge me, don't come at me.
It does taste a little bit funny. I mean, I'll drink it just because I know it's fine, but the taste isn't the best. We're thinking the likes of this thing. It's a big juggernaut. $57.99, so it's quite a
lot
splurge.
of money. But then again, like, how much are we going to spend on water?
Exactly.
Say hi to the vlog. Say hi.
Sheila. Hi. Can you please just click on the button, subscribe, and don't forget to comment.
You heard it. You heard it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We really didn't have that much stuff today because, once again, we're kind of doing it for the exercise, for the video, you know. So let's see how much it turns out. I want to do it. I want to get the coin out. Let me get the coin.
Ready for the cold. Around $105. Usually groceries cost about between $150 to $200. I would say more at $150.
We had a few one-off purchases in there.
Yes, we did. We had my water bottle, which was $16. And then we also had
The water purification jug thing that we bought.
So that would have actually come up to about $70 or something. Yeah, usually groceries is about $150. Oh my gosh, we're in like a snowstorm. Ooh.
We just got home. It is absolutely dumping out there. They are some huge flakes. Like massive.
So for groceries, usually, as I said before, it costs about $150 per week, but that's like eating clean.
Yeah, that's no Doritos and lollies and ice creams and all that sort of
None of that stuff.
Just the essentials.
Just the essentials. So usually every week it'll come up to about $150. If we are buying a lot of meat that week, maybe about $180.
Yeah, but it kind of averages out because sometimes we don't need meat.
Yeah, sometimes we don't need meat. So on average, I would say about $150, $160-ish.
Yeah.
Fuel every week if we are going to work and we're coming back home every single day.
I reckon maybe about $60, $70.
Coffees, it will usually be about $12.50 a week.
Yeah.
Maybe 15.
$15 a week, somewhere around there, depending on where we go and what we're up to.
And then we'll just talk a little bit about our rent. So per week, we pay $275, which we think is like amazing. For our phones, this is weird saying it because it's like we don't really pay it weekly. We pay it like monthly. But per week it'll average around like $15 for me at the moment. I need to change my plan because it's way too expensive.
For car insurance, it works out to about $28 a week.
Which is not too bad compared to what we were paying for it last season.
Yeah, it made a huge difference when we brought over our Australian driving history.
Yeah.
My haircut costs about, I don't know, $30 a month. Every month or so I get a haircut.
Today we did go to the dollar store and we got a few things that was around $20, which I feel like sometimes during the week there is like a miscellaneous something.
Yeah, there's always something.
So that'll usually cost between $20 to $50, especially if we go out to eat somewhere, which is very rare. The total for the week, on average, what we usually spend is, drum roll please,
best we can estimate it is around $636 every week for both of us.
So not too bad. Except for our minimum wage. So I think we only have about $3.50 left over per week.
Yeah, pretty small margins here.
But we're surviving, so it's fine. That's our expense for the week.
Thank you for watching.
We hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys like these types of videos, please let us know in the comments below. If you learned anything, let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't, let us know in the comments below.
As long as you put something in the comments
Just say
below.
hello.
Yeah, just say hello.
Even type an H.
Type 1,
Type
type 2.
A, B, C, D,
Just
E, F,
like
G, Z.
spaz the keyboard.
Yeah.
Anything, whatever you like.
Alright guys, well that's it for today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Subscribe. It's buffeting.